And, as a part of process, it is the quality of lawyers, their knowledge, analytical skills, and ability to develop legal and constitutional principles that enable the court to consistently arrive at correct decisions. The judgment skills of the judges are definitely a critical factor, but the availability of quality legal assistance is directly and intimately connected to the adjudicatory process. Many important judgments delivered by our Supreme Court bears testimony to the great assistance rendered by these senior lawyers. It is seen that when the disposal of natural resources is exposed to the ill usage of arbitrary power, the consequences do follow through judicial process. After all, the distribution of natural resources should contribute to the public good. As regards the two comparatively recent cases, the 2G spectrum case and the coal allocations case, which were decided by the Supreme Court, Harish Salve considers the judgments delivered therein to be legally flawed. He says with regard to the 2G spectrum judgment, "This judgment, according to me, does not deal with the logic of the policy under which licenses were granted at a preset price. It says you must auction spectrum, which is really a matter of policy. The trouble is that there is a trust deficit with the government, and I think this impacts upon and destroys policy making in India. As a result, the court ends up micromanaging administration. No one defends corruption. If the court found corruption or arbitrariness in the process, it would have quashed the decisions tainted by their vice. To hold that a government must always maximize revenues has far-reaching implications in an emerging economy." About the judgment on coal allocations, Harish Salve's view is that it is wrong on many grounds. Criticism and healthy debates are the only viable way of refining and disseminating our thoughts on such matters, which helps in the development of law and creating new constitutional jurisprudence. When one considers the professional chart of the 7 lawyers about whom this wonderful book is written, there are different images that emerge. But if there is one thing which is common to them, it is that none of them has failed to live up to his promise. They have tarred over the rest, deservedly, as they possess all the necessary elements for succeeding in the profession: skill in argument, perception of legal principles, close train of logic, command over language, and eloquence. For me personally, it was always a delight to hear them argue. Leading lawyers, as they are, must now take the lead in court reforms, particularly with regard to the reduction of time in oral arguments, seeing that the Supreme Court has developed a crushing backlog of cases. The time has come for slashing the time taken for oral arguments and allowing the court to set new parameters. Indu Bhan's work will fascinate all those who want to gain an intimate view of individuals who have contributed to the advancement of law in their own way in the last 2 decades or so. The author takes the reader along while drawing biographical sketches of the legal eagles, and, in the process, she examines with an open, inquiring gaze the secret of their success in the profession. The work is splendid. R.M. Lodha, former Chief Justice of India. Author's note: if there was a toolkit to success, who wouldn't buy one, or perhaps 2? Legal Eagles is about 7 winners. It gives me immense pride in presenting before you some of these big legal luminaries who have helped shape the legal landscape of modern India. With its prime focus on legal aspects, this book touches upon and explores some of the most pressing issues of our times. These legal celebrities are lively and vibrant in their own